Welcome back to Bike Review Hub, your go-to destination for in-depth motorcycle reviews, performance insights, and everything in between. Today, we're diving into one of the most anticipated retro-inspired bikes of the year, the 2026 Suzuki SV650 Scrambler. Suzuki has taken its beloved middleweight platform and infused it with Scrambler DNA, offering a unique blend of classic style and everyday versatility. But does it live up to the hype? Let's break it all down. Overview: the return of a legend, reimagined. The SV650 has long been a staple in Suzuki's lineup, loved for its bulletproof reliability, smooth V-twin engine, and accessible performance. For 2026, Suzuki shakes things up with a Scrambler variant, a nod to vintage styling and urban adventure. Think upright ergonomics, semi-knobby tires, minimalist bodywork, and a bit of rugged attitude. Suzuki hasn't just slapped on some off-road tires and called it a day. The SV650 Scrambler gets meaningful updates, both aesthetic and mechanical, that distinguish it from the standard model while still staying true to the SV's core identity. Design and styling: vintage meets versatility. The first thing that grabs your attention is the styling. Suzuki has crafted the SV650 Scrambler with classic Scrambler cues, a flat-ribbed seat, high-mounted exhaust with a heat shield, round LED headlight, and a simplified tail section. The bike rides on 17-inch cast wheels wrapped in dual-sport rubber, giving it a purposeful yet stylish stance. The fuel tank retains its signature teardrop shape but now comes with matte color options, brushed metal accents, and subtle badging that screams retro cool. It's minimalist but not stripped, there's a refined balance between form and function. Engine and performance: the heart remains pure. At the heart of the 2026 SV650 Scrambler lies the tried and true 645 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled V-twin, producing around 75 horsepower and 47 pound-foot of torque. It's the same engine that's powered generations of SVs, and for good reason. It's smooth, torquey, and incredibly user-friendly. While there are no radical changes to engine performance, Suzuki has retuned the fuel mapping slightly for better low-end response, especially useful for light trail riding or navigating rough urban terrain. The power delivery remains predictable and linear, ideal for newer riders but still engaging enough for seasoned enthusiasts. Chassis and suspension: refined for mixed terrain. The Scrambler retains the SV steel trellis frame but with revised suspension settings to handle mixed surface riding. The front forks have been slightly lengthened and now offer preload adjustability, while the rear monoshock has been tuned for better compliance over bumps and gravel. While it's no hardcore off-roader, the Scrambler variant can comfortably handle light dirt roads and cobbled city streets. Ground clearance has been marginally improved, and the wide handlebars offer great leverage for tight urban maneuvers or quick direction changes. Brakes and electronics: basic but effective. Braking comes courtesy of dual 290mm discs up front with two piston calipers and a single disc at the rear. ABS is standard, and Suzuki has subtly updated the software to offer smoother intervention. It's not cutting-edge tech, but it gets the job done with confidence. As for electronics, the SV650 Scrambler keeps it simple: no TFT screens or ride modes here. You get a classic analog-digital combo gauge, LED lighting all around, and a USB-C charging port tucked beneath the seat. It's minimalism done right, keeping the focus on riding rather than fiddling with menus. Ergonomics and comfort: built to commute and explore. The upright riding position is a key highlight. With mid-mounted foot pegs, wide handlebars, and a cushioned flat seat, the Scrambler is comfortable for both short hops and longer rides. Seat height is approachable at around 31 inches, making it accessible to a wide range of riders. Suzuki has also paid attention to wind management. While there's no windshield, the minimalist front end doesn't create excessive turbulence. It's a bike built for real-world conditions, practical for daily commuting yet stylish enough for weekend cafe stops or backroad exploration. Scrambler DNA: is it the real deal? Now the big question: how much of a Scrambler is the SV650 Scrambler really? While it doesn't have the suspension travel or spoked wheels of a true off-roader, it captures the Scrambler spirit: light, nimble, versatile, and fun. It's best viewed as a street-focused Scrambler with occasional light trail capability, a bike designed for riders who value style, simplicity, and everyday usability. Suzuki wasn't trying to build a desert sled here. Instead, they've created a bike that fits into the Scrambler Light category, perfect for urban riders who want the aesthetic without sacrificing rideability on pavement. Fuel economy and practicality, everyday rider ready. Fuel economy sits comfortably in the 55 to 60 miles per gallon range, thanks to that efficient V-twin engine. With a 3.8-gallon tank, that translates to a real-world range of around 200 miles. Combine that with low maintenance costs, reliable components, and a proven platform, and you've got one of the most practical retro bikes on the market today. It also helps that Suzuki's aftermarket ecosystem is huge. Expect Scrambler-specific accessories like luggage racks, engine guards, and high-mounted fenders to become readily available. Pricing and competition, a value-driven proposition. Suzuki is positioning the 2026 SV650 Scrambler as a budget-friendly entry into the retro adventure segment. With a price point expected around $8,499 it undercuts competitors like the Ducati Scrambler Icon and Triumph Scrambler 400X while offering similar performance in a more approachable package. For riders seeking an affordable blend of retro aesthetics, proven engineering, and commuter-friendly versatility, this bike hits the sweet spot. It doesn't pretend to be premium, but what it delivers is solid value wrapped in timeless style. Final verdict, more than just a style upgrade. So, is the 2026 Suzuki SV650 Scrambler worth your attention? Absolutely. While it doesn't revolutionize the category, it refines and repackages one of Suzuki's best platforms into something fresh, fun, and functional. It's ideal for urban riders, weekend adventurers, and those who appreciate classic motorcycle design without the maintenance headaches of vintage machines. In short, the SV650 Scrambler is a smart evolution. Retaining everything we love about the original SV while adding just enough flair to make it stand out in today's retro-obsessed market. Outro, thanks for tuning in. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2026 Suzuki SV650 Scrambler. If you enjoyed this review, hit that subscribe button and join the Bike Review Hub community for more honest, rider-focused reviews and motorcycle content every week. Got thoughts on the SV650 Scrambler? Drop them in the comments below, we'd love to hear what you think. Until next time, ride safe and stay curious.